got no time. Bad bitches, what I like. You ain't got no life. Ups with the highs, and we do this every night. I ain't check the price, no. I make my own money, so I spend it, yeah. I'm just living life. And let my mama tell it, nigga, I ain't living right. Yeah. I think we got it. Woo! Bad bitches, yeah. No. I don't got no time. Bad bitches, what I like. You ain't got no life. Ups with the highs, and we do this every night. I ain't check the price, no. I make my own money, so I spend it, yeah. I'm just living life. And let my mama tell it, nigga, I ain't living right, yeah.
Ah man, I really enjoyed that cover. Shout out to Reba Music for covering Ray Sherman No Type. Really nice way to kick off the show. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're ready for another wonderful show. This one is quite special because all of the music in this show is by females. I think that the women in this country, as well as the rest of Africa, are making some incredible music. And it's high time that we just highlight that and focus in on that for a few minutes. So strap in, get ready. It's going to be a really cool show. Later on, I've got something special for you. An interview by a really amazing artist that I'm sure you're going to want to hear more about. But for now, let's go straight into it. Let's have fun.
You know the vibe, yeah. You know I like it. Baby, I'm fighting for something nice, yeah. Don't it feel right? Tell me you need me. Baby, I'm trying. Can you see, baby, the north side is kinda cold. I need somebody, someone hold. Baby, the north side is kinda cold. I need somebody, someone hold. Focus on me, yeah, focus on me. You know I've been searching for something that's real. I want something that's real, babe. I want something that feels good. I want something for real, babe. I want something that feels like me and you together. Nothing feels better than me and you together. Baby, the north side is kinda cold. I need somebody, someone hold. Baby, the north side is kinda cold. I need somebody, someone hold. You know what a girl like me want. I want love and affection. Bring to you your body. I want nobody else but you. What can I do? I'm still wanting you. Please don't don't fuck with me. You know all these niggas tripping, they all want a piece of me. I say waiting on you, baby, and it hurts. Just need you to take it slow. I need you to take it slow. Just need you to take it slow.
Baby, it's your smile. I think I've been staring for a while, but you caught my eye and you got me feeling so high, intoxicated by your love. It's not something I can't get rid of. All I know is that I'm feeling. Feeling alright. Seems like words just can't describe. Baby, would you hold me tonight? Your touch just feels so right. I wanna feel your lips on my skin. Baby, let's begin. You're making my head spin. Just seeing you in the moonlight. I cannot shake you off. I think I'm going soft. You're playing with my mind. This feeling so divine. Just a simple touch tonight. I cannot get enough. Baby, I want you. Saw you and I know I don't care what you've been through. 'Cause I'ma do anything I can for you. Intoxicated by your love. You're not something I can't get rid of. All I know is that I'm feeling you. Yeah. So baby, are you feeling me? Are you feeling me? I wanna know, are you feeling you? Intoxicated by your love. You're not something I can't get rid of. All I know is that I'm feeling you. Yeah. So baby, are you feeling me? And if I stop putting pressure, yeah, if it don't work, can you give me an answer? And if I stop putting pressure, my baby gave it a rest. Will you stop with the lecture? Please don't waste my time. Don't need no distraction. Working overtime. I'm about that. If I put in the work, will you give me reward? What's your reaction? Put in the work, will you give me your work? You make it happen. La 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 la. I'm gonna la 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 la. La 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 la. Oh my God, la la la. La 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 la. I'm gonna la 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 la. La 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 la. Oh my God, la la la. Hey, I'm doing don't work. Can you give me an answer? Hey, if I stop putting pressure, my baby gave it a rest. Will you stop with the lecture? I don't wanna. This has got to stop. Act like you know. Just show what you got. I won't deny. I can't rely on you. I'm not designed to cry all over you. I can do what the others do. I can't rely on you. La 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 la. I'm gonna la 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 la. La 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 la. Oh my God, la la la. Stop putting pressure. Hey, I'm feeling don't work. Can you give me an answer? Hey, if I stop putting pressure, my baby gave it a rest. Will you stop with the lecture?
LayLay was bragging.
Now we are yes, but music made that couldn't dream. My sisters fun in the gym. Now we are yes, but now we are yes, but music made that couldn't dream. Sisters fun in the gym.
Yeah.
Now we are yes, but
You know? Whoa. Okay, I be on Tinder for white bitch. I see the pussy, I dive in it. So I'm the wrong that I got. When you call that Tanto I got. When touch me, so put I got. When touch if you try get my sack. When touch me that Tanda or faster, I told the Kulula, I played it some faster. I'm back on my bullshit, I lost it. I step on stage and I started march with y'all. Yeah, I lost it all, but I kept pushing, got my numbers up. Yeah, they wanna push me off, but never had no fucking luck. I know they had a fake, but I see them, I still show them love. Whoa, I told you Koala, I need that code me spread from Koalas. Wow, how I get this way, never had a day's off, yeah, Cayla's fun. With the Koala, I'm in the line. The train by Southern's fun. She was all of my wall, but she be a 6 or Southern's scan.
Ndintswempu. Look at the shit that we went through. Zange sichinja the menu. Kabaring and the lechu. Thank God for Koala. Thank God for Sim. It was all a dream, but you don't know what I mean. Ndintswempu. Now we are yasing Ndintswempu. Uzi metako Ndintswempu. I saw the sifane Ndintswempu. I saw the chance on Ndintswempu. Now we are yasing Ndintswempu. Ndintswempu uzimeta kho Ndintswempu asoze sifane Ndintswempu.
Nigga updated like the daily paper. No, I never face when I'm getting papers. Niggas rewriting rhymes on the stupid papers. No one did good. See, I don't do no favors. And they pick see if what's in the flavor. Go back and practice, then we'll be later. You be telling stories. You a bedtime rapper. You a sugar coder. You a candy rapper. Ndintswempu asoze sifane namamedi afuna sixabane xa Ndintswempu baskeba phamane xa unfayitha kuvuka usathane bambi phando relaxa kancane sundiqhela kodwa asazane take a photo to show abangane cause Ndintswempu asoze sifane Ndintswempu uzimeta kho Ndintswempu asoze sifane Ndintswempu na uyayazi ba Ndintswempu uzimeta kho Ndintswempu
Racing in the dark, blindfolded, had it on from the start. Didn't notice, I just had to take it off to see the light on the other side. Need to save myself, I don't need no help. Gotta wake up, go remind me who the hell I am. Gotta be myself and I'll be fine. There's heading to the main, ocean deep, dribbles on my face. But I'm here, kissing on my face, no feeling. There's heading to the main, ocean deep, dribbles on my face. But I'm here, kissing on my face, no feeling. So far, I need to love myself, so far, so far, so far, I need to love myself, so far, so far. Love myself before I love you. Gotta choose myself before I choose you. Gotta fix myself before I fix you. Love myself before I love you. Gotta choose myself before I choose you. Gotta fix myself before I fix you. There's heading to the main, ocean deep, dribbles on my face. But I'm here, kissing on my face, no feeling. There's heading to the main, ocean deep, dribbles on my face. But I'm here, kissing on my face, no feeling. So far, I need to love myself, so far, so far, so far, I need to love myself, so far, so far.
Tell me how you feel. I wanna feel how you feel. Tell me where you've been. I wanna be where you've been. Tell me how you feel. I wanna feel how you feel. Tell me
As promised in the beginning of the show, I've got something special for you. A new segment that I'm calling the VN Session. The VN Session is for artists that you've heard on the show and artists that you will hear on the show, where they get to talk to you and tell you more about them, tell you about their music, their projects that they're working on, and so on. I think you're going to enjoy today's session. We've got someone really special for you, an artist by the name of Calya. She's really unique in the style that she brings in her music and everything that she does. Really special. But I won't spoil that for you. I'll let her tell you herself. Ladies and gentlemen, Calya.
Hi, my name is Calya. I am an alternative pop international singer-songwriter. Why I do what I do is because I find refuge in music. I feel like it's my chance to project who I am, how I'm feeling, to people, because I think I'm a really bad communicator when it comes to speaking, and a lot of people can vouch for that. I just love being creative, not just in the music aspect. I also studied fashion, so I feel like in my garments I create how I'm feeling, if it's a mood, an emotion. I can project that through clothing, whilst through music, whilst through acting. I really like acting too. But my main baby and focus is music. I first discovered my talent when I was about, I say 12, 13, like when I knew, okay, this is really what I do. I mean, I did do musicals and singing like in primary school, but obviously when you're a little kid like that, you dream other things, like I wanted to be an astronaut. I still high-key do. I love astronomy. I love space. I'm obsessed with it. Anyway, that's a question for another day. But yeah, 12 or 13 when I was going into high school, and during that I was doing musicals, competitions, singing classes, and then just before finishing my high school certificate, because I did grow up in Sydney, Australia, I entered a competition, and it was to represent Sydney, to go overseas and sing, dance, act, model, etc. in front of agents who would scout you then and then work with you. So I got chosen. I went there. I did win a few awards. I won second place, third place. Mind you, there was over I think 60 countries then, because iPop had been around early days. And then a producer had scouted me, and he's worked alongside the likes of Chris Brown, Destiny's Child, and Tony Braxton. And he really, scouted me for music. And I think during the whole process of doing the first music video ever in LA and recording my first 3 singles in LA, that process, I was only 18, it was out of this world. It was worth the staying up late and the rehearsal and the performances and just doing a lot in one space, but because somebody there saw, hey, if you keep doing this and if you keep working hard, things don't just get handed to you, but if you keep doing, this is for you. And I'm not saying that you need someone to tell you that, but it is nice to hear it, because obviously there's a lot of us that can sing and can do a lot, but not all of us can live our dream. And the other side of it is because of situation, but the other side is also because, you hear peers and people telling you, you know, oh, do you think you're the next Beyonce? You know, stupid lines along that, which is not fair. And yeah, so that'll be my first experience of, you know, my talent and the discovery of it. My favorite artists, they do vary, but like all-time top favorite would be The Weeknd, Amy Winehouse, Beyonce, of course, Rihanna, Drake, Michael Jackson, so let's put in that, Nina Simone. And the reason being is that they, from kind of uniquely placing themselves in the music industry, they all have a sense of like who they are, and they all bought talent that is not really seen often, right? Like, you can't say there's another Beyonce in a sense, which is fair enough, because no one is going to be here, you know. I am inspired by what she does, but I can't say, yeah, I'm the next Beyonce. Like, each of them just uniquely form their own sound and how they are and how their worth ethic, and even in their music. So I want to be able to do that, which hopefully I am doing. You know, I do get a lot of, you sound different, you don't really sound like what everyone else is doing, which I get already, like, oh, it's gonna backlash. But I know in the long run, for me personally, because music is not just short-term lived, it's long-term lived for me. I want it to be for the rest of my life. Like, I'm grateful when people say that, when they go, oh, you know, maybe that's why you're stagnant, because it's not going to work right now. I'm like, great. As long as you say it's different, it's good. For me, I'm trying to make a blueprint in the music industry. I want to sound different. I want to sound like Don Calya. I do not want you to say that I sound similar to anyone, and those are because my favorite artists did that. They didn't care about someone saying be like that. No, they came with their own sound, their own feel, and they pursued, and you know, they did wonders with that. I think my spirit animal, I mean, not that I ever had one, but I mean, if I were to have one, it would be a tigress, because so that's so creepy. The reason why is they're confident, they have courage, they're strong, they're protective, and they just don't let people step to them. And I think I've always had that in me. Like, yes, whilst we have our insecurities, we're humans, I've always done what I wanted to do with such confidence. And even if somebody told me no, I'd be like, okay, cool, that's all on you. So I would say that's my spirit animal, tigress. And favorite superhero, the Hulk. So the Hulk and She-Hulk. See, like, okay, because the strength that they have in them, and the anger, like, towards protecting, you know, those who they love, and you know, when it comes down to that, protecting those who can't protect themselves, you know. And I feel like I am that strength, because I'm someone who believes that there is an inequality and injustice in our world, and we need strong, confident people like myself who are in a privileged position to fight, because it's not fair that someone who looks like me, similar to me, human in that sense, but I mean similar and is like me, we're human, but they're living a life that, I mean, I wouldn't even want to live that life, because it's not fair on them. So you know why I choose Hulk and She-Hulk is because it's like I can be that strong, angry fight for them, which I do know that there's a lot more I can do, but, you know, I don't really have much, but I'm still trying to do as much as I can, you know, having a whole radio podcast with my sister where, you know, so she studied journalism, and we come together and we we speak on certain issues that need to be dealt with, that what's wrong with the world. And so that's, you know, kind of my fight in a sense. And also I do have a little bit of anger issues, I won't lie. You know, when it comes to protecting, you know, people I care about, people who get treated wrong, people who can't really stand up. I stand up for them, and I will be Hulk and She-Hulk. I will turn green and I will fight till the end for justice and equality.
I won't forget about you, about us, about us. Don't forget about me and my love, and my love. Don't forget about us. Don't forget about us. Summertime is over, yeah, we had our fun. Holding you was heaven underneath the sun. And dancing all night. Dancing all night. I realize there's no escape. You leave a mark, you leave a trace. Everywhere you touch me. Everywhere you touch me. I won't forget about you, about us, about us. Don't forget about me and my love, and my love. Don't forget about us. Don't forget about us. Never mind the distance, we can make it work. Let's forget tomorrow, 'cause the night is young. And do what we like. Do what we like. This moment here, I won't forget. You take my hand, you lead the way. Anywhere you want, baby. Anywhere you want, baby. I won't forget about you, about us, about us. Don't forget about me and my love, and my love. Don't forget about us. Don't forget about us. If tomorrow never comes, I want you to know I will love, I will love, I will love you. I will love, I will love, I will love you. I won't forget about you, about us, about us. Don't forget about me and my love, and my love. Don't forget about us. Don't forget about us. Don't forget about us. Don't forget about us.
I think also why I do what I do, coming off of, you know, who's my favorite superhero, is because at the end of the day, like during my career, at the start and at the end, I am pushing for change. I know that musicians as artists, we are influential, especially in this day with social media etc. And just with the idea of like being an artist, and like, you know, when you're doing really well and successful, people actually follow you in a sense of like how they would listen to, say, government, in a sense, like especially our young kids, like they go straight to Twitter and see, oh, what is Beyonce doing, or Rihanna. And I would want to kind of shed light onto people in a sense of that we need to be better and we need to change our world. We cannot just let this world run and be and let a few people make that change, because that's not going to happen. There's, you know what I mean, 10 people or 20 people can't just make the change. It needs to be in all of us, that burning fire. And I feel that when I do get to that level of success, even right now, I feel like I have, you know, my friends who I've met already have shed a little light in them, and I hope that there's change that they're doing in their lives. But when I get to that certain level, I want to continue and hope that people will be more enlightened to want to be better and do better and help out where they can. I would also like someone to live their dream how I did and be able to have enough success so I could fund that. And not just in arts. Obviously I would start out in arts because that's where I'm, you know, major, but in anything, because I feel that everyone should be able to live their dream. I hate that because of our society and the way it's built systematically, there won't be people who can live their dream, and that just shatters my heart. So, you know, instead of sitting and whining about it and going, oh, you know, that's life. No, it's not life. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to try my best to try and open up doors, so that, yeah, someone else can live their dream just as I did. And also so that someone else can live the life that is theirs, you know, that is fully theirs and not someone else's, or someone telling them how they should live it, just as I am living mine. So, I think after my 3 singles and music video, I kind of wanted to find myself and explore myself a bit more, because I was young and I grew up where, you know, I wasn't really independent. So, you know, once I was doing music, I had my dad and this team in the back. And I mean, my dad's still in my life, and my rock, and my mom. So I praise blessings for that. But I wished I had, you know, learned a little bit more of myself, because when I was working with this team when I was young, I didn't really know myself, and, you know, they were telling me to do this and that, but it wasn't working. And when I finally got my independence, so for the last 3 years, you know, working on me, finding myself, being really independent and an upcoming artist, I finally released last year, after like, I think it was going to be 4 years, redefined, new me, cheeky rock star, alternative pop, and so I released Waiting, and then I released Rather Be Dead, which is my EDM alternative side. And currently this year I was kind of opening up to featuring, because I love working with artists, but also something great comes out of just collaboration. And I mean, the reason why I put my title alternative, or genre alternative pop, is because, you know, I don't just infuse, you know, the sound of like pop with itself. I also like hip-hop, trap, etc, etc. I don't want to box myself. And so this year I recently decided I would like to drop a whole project. A lot of people have been demanding it, because I think the singles that I've been releasing, so recently I dropped Booty Interlude with a producer, 11, and he's hip-hop, he's straight hip-hop, trap. And I was like, okay, I'm alternative pop. And he was like, we'll make it work. And we did. People loved the track. And a lot of people are saying, we can't wait to hear your body of work. I keep hearing this. So I'm kind of like, my next move is to drop a body of work this year. And, push that. Obviously with coronavirus, I don't know how I'd go about performance, even interviews, but I know that there will be a way. We do have online. We've been doing this interview right now, so I do have hopes to drop a whole project this year, and I think why it's going more smoother, like it's already done, is because it's tracks that I've already laid down. So I tell people, when things say don't go right, in a sense, in a way it's working towards and aligning to, when the time comes. It's just perfect timing, because right now during lockdown, imagine if I wanted to drop a project because people were demanding it and I had no studio access, not really producers opened up yet, or recording studios, and also the stress of writing whole new content, because I feel like you shouldn't just drop without it, for me, meaning a message, meaning something. But I already had stuff because I had worked my ass off for 3 to 4 years, and made sure that I kept these songs. And I was like, right now might not be the right timing, but I know it will make sense, it will all line up into a plan, and so I'm grateful for that. So the process was pretty much easy. I already had the cover out since the end of last year, so I think now it's just kind of the PR side, how am I going to push it, and which radio stations and interviews, etc. But it's all exciting. I always tell people, learning from my sister is appreciating the journey. We forget to love the journey, the struggle. It's part of it. We can't skip that and then have victory. I don't think that makes no sense. No one ever goes through that. Especially if I want to leave a legacy and want to be here in the long run, I need to accept the challenges and stresses. And yeah. If you want to hear where my music is, it's all over Reverb Nation. I can say that's the reason. So if you type in Don space Calya, Calya, not Cayla, guys, Calya, on Reverb Nation, I have majority of all my songs there. SoundCloud, Don Calya, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, all platforms, Don Calya. You'll find Waiting and Rather Be Dead. So all my music is up on there. And recently I've gotten with the SoundCloud, so bear with me, but I have dropped also unmastered lockdown tracks on there. Also a featured track with awesome upcoming rapper Planet Fuesh is on my SoundCloud. And yeah, that's where you can find all my music currently. So yeah, that's all about Don Calya, your cheeky rockstar. I hope one day to get to meet each and every one that has been following me so far, my rebels. I appreciate you so much. My family and friends, people I've worked with, I have been so honored to work with them. And I definitely can't wait till lockdown's done, because I'd love to meet you guys at More Music Radio. I think this opportunity and platform it's just so nice to have, because upcoming gets so underlooked until your heart's decide to say something. But you are something because you are and you are valued and worth it already. And it shouldn't be because of how much success you have or what you can give that should make you valuable. No, it should be because of the person you are and the kindness that you put out. And yeah,
Thank you so much. I hope you found that as informative and entertaining as I did. Really special to hear from a really amazing artist. And I'm not just saying that because she's on the show, but that's facts. I heard her music for the first time, I think it was beginning of 2019 or end of 2018, somewhere there. And I just thought, wow. And I'm really, really grateful to even have her saying a few things on the show. But for now, let's get back to the music. More.
For my sanity, I need us to make memories. Pretty please don't leave, don't let it go to waste. Don't break or make it a tragedy, 'cause I'm done down, falling to the ground, hoping that you'd pick me up, remove the dirt that lies within my soul. I sing for love, I live for love, I sing for us, I live for us, I sing for love, I live for love, I sing for us, I live for us. I can tell that you are happy, moving from east to west like daisies. You are the love of my life. As far as I'm concerned, you hold the key. In your eyes I see the vision. Unlock the door to our destiny. Clinging with the way you wrap your arms around me. I sing for love, I live for love, I sing for us, I live for us, I sing for love, I live for love, I sing for us, I live for us.
Skin to skin, in between the sheets, I'll be carrying beautiful beings. In my belly to infinity and beyond is how far our love goes. I sing for love, I live for love, I sing for us, I live for us.
Safari tumetokea mbali, wakati utayari na sikufichi. I'm going crazy na kukubali we,
tufungue kurasa kwako nilishanasa, mapenzi ni ya wawili nimempata wangu.
Please tell me the truth, would you lie for me? If it all goes out, would you ride for me? Take a bullet to the heart, would you die for me? I'm a bad man, you're
You know ain't no other place to be. Right here, right now, enjoy chillin' to me. You the one I want, only one I need. Only one got my heart being 1, 2, 3. Tafadhali, uskaye mbali. Samahani, umetoka wapi jamani? Kama swali, ni kesi, ni shtaki. Na mi bila wehi, ni dhambi. And you know I got a thing for ya. No phone calls, but I got a ring for ya. I don't wanna look back, I can tembe ya. Anageuza vichwa, I'm telling ya. Devil can't get close cause she deadly ya. Lord knows she ain't looking for a savior. Dangerous, so hot, now you pepe ya. Dangerous, so sweet, in a leg ya. Bina we tuna hewana. Bina we tuna hewana. Hold me down, don't pull me under. Hold me down, don't pull me under.
Tell me the truth, would you lie for me? If it all goes out, would you ride for me? Take a bullet to the heart, would you die for me? I'm a bad man, you're a better half for me.
Please tell me the truth, would you lie for me? If it all goes south, would you ride for me? Take a bullet to the heart, would you die for me?
I'm a bad man, you're a better half for me. Ride for me, ride for me. Ride for me, ride for me. Die for me, die for me. If it all goes south, would you ride for me? Ride for me, ride for me. Ride for me, ride for me. Die for me, die for me. I'm a bad man, you're a better half for me.
Loving you was overdue. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Loving you was overdue, but right now I'm so over you. Right now I'm so over. Loving you was overdue, but right now I'm so over you. Ooh, I'm taking my clothes off and switching my phone off. And I'll jump off of the planet. No, I didn't plan it. No. What is the question when you're looking at me? You see your bird, you see freedom when you're looking at me. But you try and you try and you try and you try to hold me down. That's no, I don't wanna panic, no. I don't wanna lose it, and I don't wanna lose myself in you. No, I don't have to choose yourself for you. Oh, I got the jazz vibe. I'm trying to stay alive. You got me on life support. I know that you don't know, but you a lot for me, and I can't deal. I can't feel so right. I say, oh, I'm taking my clothes off, I'm switching my phone off. Oh, and now jump off of the planet. No, I didn't plan it, no. Loving you was overdue, so overdue. Now I am so over you. I'm getting better at it, so much better without you.
And that's it. Thank you so much for listening to another wonderful show. Thank you again to Don Calya for blessing us with the presence. I didn't know most of the information, but I'm so glad that I do now, and I'm sure you are too. And look out for her. She's gonna do amazing things. Support, follow her, buy her music, and just get ready to be blessed with more Don Calya. For now, subscribe, like, share. Let's get the message out. Thank you to all the artists whose music we played on the show today. You are all fantastic. and we hope that you reach better and higher heights. Thank you for joining me, and I hope that you have a wonderful week. But before you even get out there, like, subscribe, share, do what you need to do. Let's get it out there. And sanitize, stay safe, stay blessed. More.